Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next thing is we are going to put all of our drawing skills together. And I'm going to be drawing this croc, baby croc. And I start by drawing the basic shapes of the croc. Once I have my basic shapes done, I'll go back in and start adding what's called the contour line, which you all know is the outline or the outer edges of my object. During this process, I'm going to continue to work back and forth, adding things, going back and fixing things, erasing, until I get the exact type of lines I want to work with when I complete this drawing. So like I said, you can see I go in and I'll fix different lines, I'll erase them, I'll redraw them, just to get it exactly the way that I want the outer edges or the outline of this object to be. One thing too is I'll go back in and add the contour lines of details, which are like the little things that make the object look a certain way. Once I have my details and my detail contour lines finished, I'm going to begin shading and blending. And this process of shading and blending, I work back and forth between erasing, lightly adding pencil, and blending. This way I can work back and forth until I have the correct shade or tone or value that I want to work with. I'll even go back and work on some of the contour lines as well, again to get it exactly the way I want the object to look. And then I'll begin working on the main body of the croc, adding, instead of more specific shadows or values, more tones, so kind of shading bigger areas, and again just lightly building up those values to create a three-dimensional or rounded object. When it comes time to add like the very bright spots, also known as the highlights, I'll take my eraser and erase them. Sometimes my highlights might not be super bright, so I'll blend over top. Once my highlights are done, I'm going to go in and add the cast shadow. That's the shadow created by the croc as it blocks the light. And that's the finished product.